Good afternoon to our Sears Board of Directors. Our team, the Fantastic Five, comprised of fellow Sears team members, Mara Cherry, Tommy Hoffman, Brian Thomas, Christopher Bailey, and Kat Tomaszewski, is here to present to you a strategic business proposal to help introduce Sears to a new target market and to increase visibility in the United States. This is an image that's been all too common the past few years. Sears stores have been closing rapidly, with over 200 closing in 2014 alone. The quote you see here is from the head of retail merchandising, and he really hits the nail on the head. The company is hemorrhaging money, they're not embracing their own changes, and they're not investing in their own brand, clearly not delivering what consumers want. Sears has a variety of organizational challenges, including a decline in sales, an increasing number of competitors, a decrease in new customers, and a very outdated brand. Each of these can be minor when isolated, but combined they pose a major threat to the future of Sears. The solution? A band-to-brand partnership. Strategic endorsement by Luke Bryan. Luke Bryan is an artist who covers nearly every demographic, which is known as a homogeneous artist. Bryan is the reigning Entertainer of the Year according to the Country Music Association, and he hosted the 50th Annual Academy of Country Music Awards. In 2014, he was rated as People's Sexiest Countryman Alive. He is a hit sensation from teenagers to parents to grandparents. His music is relatable and reminiscent of traditional country music. This partnership would garner huge returns for Sears. Just today, it was announced that Kmart, an entity of Sears Holdings, will be closing over 100 stores. With this campaign, Sears will not have to follow suit. An investment into the company's new image is imperative for a successful campaign. According to ABC News, over 1 million lawnmowers are sold each year. This goes to show that Sears is still a viable entity in the market. Each of the 4 commercials that we are proposing will focus on a different department of Sears, showcasing all of the great things the company has to offer consumers. Each of these commercials will be distributed in a specific social media campaign. With this band-to-brand partnership with Luke Bryan, Sears can expect to see a 20%, 25%, and 30% increase in sales respectively for years 1, 2, and 3. This increase in sales is due to strengthening and increasing the target market that Sears campaigns will reach out to. Sears' brand image is familiar in the minds of people who grew up going to Sears, namely people 65 years and older and their kids who are now in their 40s to 50s. Sears has tried desperately to increase their market by increasing the number and types of products they sell, including clothing, exercise, tools, home appliances, and automotive. Although the product scape is so diverse and unfocused, this marketing campaign will really help increase the visibility of these unique departments. At year end for 2015, total revenue for Sears was $31 million, and the cost of revenue was a whopping $24 million, making gross profit as low as $7 million. This financial data was used for all of the budget calculations in this presentation. Between 2014 and 2015, Sears operated at a $1.5 million loss. The customer market is quite unique. 20% of the market is under the age of 25, 35% of the market are ages between 25 and 40, 30% of the market is ages 41 to 65, and only 15% of the market is anyone over the age of 66. Sears is the 3rd largest merchandise retail company in the United States, following Walmart and Target. This number includes prime sites on mall premises and distribution centers, which provides a measurable advantage over smaller retailers. Additionally, Sears owns a wide range of trademarks and household brand names in which consumers are familiar, such as Kenmore, Craftsman, and Die Hard. However, there are some weaknesses, including a high turnover rate in staff and management due to a low executive compensation rate in relation to industry standards. According to Sears, the main competitors are Walmart, Target, Kohl's, JCPenney, Macy's, the Home Depot, Lowe's, Best Buy, and Amazon. Home appliance sales account for only 15% of sales at Sears, according to the 2014 annual report, of which both the Home Depot and Lowe's are major competitors. This means that 85% of sales come from all of the other departments combined: automotive, clothing, exercise, tools, and lawn and garden, which are all products sold by our major competitors like Walmart, Target, Kohl's, Macy's, Best Buy, and most importantly, the number one internet enterprise, Amazon.com. Within the past month, JCPenney has announced relaunching their appliance department, making them a new competitor to watch very closely. As far as business opportunities, there are many that are arising for Sears, including increasing private labels, venturing into foreign markets, and most importantly, a new image. Many companies have had success in getting a well-known celebrity to represent their brand to get a different audience to invest in the company. By adding on Luke Bryan to our marketing campaign, we would spark interest from our consumers. He has a very diverse following, which is key for Sears in the choice of a person to represent their brand. In recent years, JCPenney has had great success in using many different celebrities to increase their brand rating, including exclusive product lines and now currently a new appliance department launch. To further connect with the key demographic that we are striving to reach, which is ages 24 to 38, we will build our social media presence with our new hashtag slogan, "The Grass is Greener," which will further strengthen our tagline, "Sears, where the grass is greener." To market this new rebranding, we will launch an extensive 3-year social media campaign. Over the course of 3 years, we will launch each of the 4 30-second video commercials in our campaign, as well as various pay-per-click advertisements. This new plan will help to increase sales in stores and online by up to 30% over 3 years. Distribution of the campaign will be strictly online, focusing on social media to really build our efforts on reaching our new target demographic of men and women between the ages of 24 and 38. These are the people who are effectively situated in the workforce and are likely to either own or rent a house where many of the items Sears sells would be of great benefit. Here is an example of one of our pay-per-click advertisements that we will utilize on social media. Here you can see our 3-year timeline. In year 1, we plan to write, film, and produce each of the 4 30-second commercials. We will hire a marketing team that will take these commercials and pay-per-click advertising and really push it on social media. We'll build our partnership with Luke Bryan and release commercial 1 of 4 with our social media campaign. Year 2, we will release commercial 2 early in the year and commercial 3 in month 7, relaunching our social media campaign. And again in year 3, we will launch commercial 4, again with its own social media campaign. We like to call this our hook, line, and sinker plan because it really helps to integrate the Sears name into the minds of our target demographic. Resources are an integral part of building a successful campaign. For human capital, we will hire a new marketing manager and an assistant to help them manage the social media campaign to each of the 4 target social media markets that we are reaching out to. Fortunately, no new facility is required to accommodate this new marketing campaign. As far as the video production services, it is the most cost-effective and time-efficient way to get the commercials produced to outsource for writing, directing, filming, and production. Here you can see the Sears organizational chart and just where our new social media marketing team will fit in. Over 3 years, our proposed solution of a strategic partnership with Luke Bryan can be expected to earn Sears a total of 30% increase in revenue by year 3. Here you can see the sales projections for year 1, year 2, and year 3. By year 3, Sears will net nearly $6 million. The industry average for social media campaign for two networks is between $4,000 and $7,000 to outsource. Because we will be working in-house, we will only count the cost of advertising as human capital is listed separately. Because our proposal is based on 4 different social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, we will estimate $15,000 per month for the budget. Based on other industry information, it can reasonably be estimated that utilizing Luke Bryan for the series of 4 30-second commercials and various pay-per-click ads will cost the company roughly $800,000. Video production and licensing fees present a nominal addition to our expected expenses. Here you can see the impact of the new social media campaign on Sears. As you can see, the first year will result in a small loss, but by years 2 and 3, the company will net $3 million from the campaign. There are few legal factors or implications based on this proposed solution with Luke Bryan. To film the commercial, the video production company will have their own liability insurance covering the acts of their employees, and Sears Holdings Corporation will hold liability and emergency insurance for their business practices, which would cover an employee or subcontractor of the company. As far as the music that will be used in the commercials, the company will need to negotiate with ASCAP, who holds the license for Luke Bryan's music. Sears is dedicated to improving the way of life for its customers and to maintaining a healthy environment that will continue to sustain and promote families and businesses. To make this a reality, the proposed solution will inform and encourage potential customers to purchase products from Sears. All of Sears products have high Energy Star ratings and fuel emissions efficiency. According to the Sears Holdings Code of Conduct, they encourage a minimized impact of the company's business operations on the environment. All of their methods are socially responsible and economically sound. We will increase Sears' gross revenue by 30% in 3 years by increasing the target demographic using a strategic endorsement by Luke Bryan through a series of 30-second video and social media campaigns. To make sure we're staying on track, we will monitor quarterly ad clicks, video views, website visits, and store sales. But what if we're not staying on track? We will modify the social media campaign, possibly switching launch dates of the commercials or monitoring our social media approach to accommodate the market where we are getting the most positive results. This will ensure that we are as close to our goals at the end of the year as possible. Sears is a company on the move. Our destination is clear. We are pursuing ways to generate profitable growth, striving to become more relevant to our customers. We're learning to celebrate our diversity, work together, and perform with urgency. And we're establishing new benchmarks for productivity and continuous improvement. By turning individual success stories into models, we can replicate across the organization. We can become the destination of choice for customers, employees, and investors. New year, big change. Sears is a company that has always been ahead of its time. Let's help keep it that way. With our proposal, Sears will be able to increase revenue by 30% in 3 years. This new social media campaign will help reach out to a brand new target demographic of potential customers between the ages of 24 and 38. This proposal has the potential to net the company almost $5 million over the course of the 3-year implementation. But a company's value is much more than monetary. The company's value has everything to do with the image it holds. The image it holds in the eyes of consumers. And with this exciting new social media campaign with platinum recording artist Luke Bryan, Sears will once again be the twinkle in everyone's eye. To our Sears Board of Directors, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Can we answer any questions for you?